Have you ever wondered about going to the All-Star game? Maybe not even the All-Star game, but like the whole All-Star week. Like, what's it like to go to the celebrity game? Is the All-Star game cool in person? What about the All-Star Village that everybody talks about? Is that cool? Well, fortunately for you guys, we here at Baseball Adjacent have got you covered. Because this week, the All-Star game was at Truist Park in Atlanta, and I just happen to know a guy who lives in Atlanta and was able to go to every single thing. So leave a like, subscribe, and maybe share it with a friend. That would be sick. But I'm going to throw it over to Justin now at Truist Park.
All right, guys, we made it inside of the All-Star game. Made it inside Truist Park, I should say, for the Futures game. Got everybody taking BP up there, up from the seats. But as Josh was wanting me to do, it is time for the All-Star game food review. So we've got two of the items that I'm splitting with my mom over here. So the first thing we've got is the the pimento cheese fried. What is it called? So first off, we've got the fried tomato pimento cheese biscuits. So nice little, take a look at them there. So what I'm gonna do is hold this up real quick, take a bite of this, and Josh wants me to do a very intense big number ranking of these from 1 to 10. So like a 9.787.2 out of 5.
Say what you will, but with that decimal point system, Justin was just paving the way for the guy that decided on the Brent Rooker thing.
So you can definitely taste the pimento cheese. It's got a little bit of, I don't know, kind of like a syrup sauce on it, which makes it good for a biscuit. Obviously, we're here in Atlanta. We love comfort food. This is really good. I'm going to enjoy the other one that I have. For the fried tomato pimento cheese sliders or biscuit, I keep calling it a slider. For these, I'm going to have to say a 9.2 out of 10. This one's a little dry, maybe needed a little bit more pimento cheese, but a 9.2 out of 10. Great to start off the All-Star break. The first biscuit is done. It is actually a fried green tomato. Let me go and say that. When you finally got to the green tomato, kind of had a little bit of spice to it. Nice little extra sauce, extra little spice that I gave it to it. The next thing I've got here is the Down by the Bay burger. So obviously, we're not 100% near the ocean in Atlanta, but we gotta always have a seafood twist. So we have a soft crab here with a burger. So let me go and show you. You can't really see the crab in it there. You can kind of see it right on in there. I've cut it in half. I'm gonna share this with my mom here. Probably gonna be messy. You guys are gonna love seeing this on camera. But got my nice little bite piece right here. So let's go and take a bite of it and try to get everything in here so we can accurately rate this one. I gotta take another bite because I couldn't get some of the crab. That spicy aioli sauce or whatever this kind of sauce is right here they put on it, absolutely amazing. It gives it a little extra spice, a little extra flavor. You can taste the crab. Crab is obviously one of my favorite seafoods to eat, so I'm always gonna be liking that. And then obviously you get the little taste of the burger there too. I will not be eating any of these fries, so that'll probably be in the trash. But either way, really great. I'm gonna have to say this is a 7.2 out of 10. It's great. I probably wouldn't have it more than this one time. But yeah, it's still really good. With that being said, let's head on to the Futures game, and I'll show you around some of the Futures game and then the celebrity softball game, and that'll be it for day one.
The National League win!
All right, Futures game done. National League wins 4-2. Awesome, as always, when the National League can go win. Jose DePaula of the Los Angeles Dodgers won the MVP with a 3-run homer in that 4-run 5th inning, or 4-run 4th inning. But anyway, great event so far. They're getting the field set up right now for the celebrity softball game. Almost done with day one, and I think the Braves have done a tremendous job so far. Futures game was great. Sachente did come out and pitch, as we talked about in the podcast episode before. He switched pitcher, gotta love it. Absolutely love seeing those guys that are a little weird in baseball go out and pitch. So let's head on to the Celebrity All-Star game. All right, we are back home from day one of the celebrity softball game. That ended 17 to 15. The American League won that one. So obviously now we're split. American League won, National League won, if you look at Futures game, as well as the celebrity softball game. Just want to kind of recap this one day and also show off this nice, beautiful, you're going to see it through the ring camera here, but the nice little A-list ticket stub I did get, as well as the gold-plated Chipper Jones 2000s Home Run Derby bobblehead I got for being an A-list member. With the All-Star game being in town. I mean, food, items, the atmosphere, great. A great experience so far. The food I've tried has been amazing. That's the 2 food items you saw me try were the 2 food items I had. I will actually go and dock the fried tomato pimento cheese biscuit down to an 8.2 instead of a 9.2. I absolutely love it. Would love a little bit more pimento cheese, so I'm taking a whole point off of it. But either way, great food so far, great atmosphere. Tomorrow we've got the All-Star Village, and try to show you some stuff around the ballpark, just in case you guys want to come out when it's going to whatever city it's going to next year, so you get a little bit of a taste of that. And obviously we'll probably talk about it more on a baseball adjacent podcast. So if you guys like this stuff already, make sure you hit the subscribe button, make sure you hit the bell notification for more, and hit the like so this goes out to more baseball fans, because we are at Baseball Adjacent for the fans, by the fans, and we want to do it to share our love of baseball with you guys. So with that being said, let's go ahead and head on to tomorrow, where tomorrow's Justin will be at the All-Star Village. And maybe we got some other stuff up our sleeve as well. All right, Baseball Adjacent fam, we are here day 2. So we're at the All-Star Village here at Truist Park, and we've got some keys we're gonna look for. We got some things we're gonna be looking for today. So first off, we're gonna try to find the most obscure baseball jersey we can find. And then obviously there's some great food in the ballpark eats. And I hear my boss is actually in here as well. So we're gonna go try to find my boss, Tom House. But we'll see if he's here. If not, he was here earlier according to Instagram story. But then we'll get in there, do some fun stuff, and show you around the All-Star Village. So let's go. Alright guys, so we went to the MLB Ballpark store, and they did not have as many jerseys as possible, and it was kind of cramped like crazy. I think Shohei Ohtani's wife was walking through because they had some Japanese people reporting. But I will say I did see a fan wearing a Jose Fernandez Miami Marlins jersey. So far that takes the cake for the most obscure jersey we've been able to find yet. But it is time for the daily food review. We are at the Ballpark Bites, and so today we've got the pastrami on rye from Pittsburgh. I've not been able to go to Pittsburgh PNC Park yet, and so we're going to go and try this just in case I get there. So let's go and take a bite and get all of the pastrami here. You can taste the sauerkraut. You can taste the kind of Dijon mustard and stuff they have with it too. Really good. I'm going to go ahead and push that to the side. Bread's a little dry, so I'm going to go ahead and give it a 5.2 out of 10. It's good, but the bread is a little dry, pulling it down. So next, got the world famous New York Yankees 99 burger in honor of Aaron Judge. Haven't really looked at what is on it, but you see some uncaramelized onions, you can see some tomatoes. It's a dual patty, so again, gonna have to work out a lot after this weekend, especially after the desserts we're about to eat. But let's go ahead and take a bite of this. For the 99 burger, really juicy in terms of the meat itself. The sauce they put with the tomato, really good as well. This is going to be a pretty good one. I'm going to say that this one is a 7.2 out of 10. Really good. Bread's a little cold, but again, really good. But it doesn't beat what's in the ballpark so far. And I'll show you more around the All-Star Village. now we got the desserts. We got the two main ones. We got the San Diego Padres banana pudding. I'm a sucker for banana pudding anyway, so this is probably going to get a pretty high ranking. But then we also got the world famous Chicago White Sox campfire milkshake. But let me go ahead and take a bite out of this. I mean, I've been to the Padres Stadium, Petco Park so many times, and I'm surprised I have not ever gotten this. It's amazing banana pudding, but I'm also a sucker for banana pudding, so if you like banana pudding, you're gonna love this. And if not, you're probably still gonna love it anyway because it's really sweet. Because I'm a sucker for it, I'm gonna give it an 8.2 out of 10. I'm doing a lot of 0.2s now, but either way, we're 8.2 out of 10, definitely worth it. So now, the world famous Chicago White Sox campfire milkshake. Obviously, it's supposed to be a s'more, so you gotta have some of the charred marshmallow and pull out some of the Hershey's chocolate, and let's try to go ahead and get a sip. So that's Nutella on the outside, but really chocolatey, really good. And again, everything that you would think would be in this thing is in it. I'm going to enjoy having the rest of this one because I was looking forward to this one getting here. I'm going to have to give this one an 8.7 out of 10. So that'll be my food reviews up until we get back into the ballpark. All right, we are here live from the Home Run Derby. We're inside of Truist Park. Pete Alonso actually just got done with his warm-ups. Matt Olson's hopping back in. You can see Matt right up in there taking some BP swings. So let me go and run through real quick what my predictions are for this, and then we'll cue to all my reactions and all that kind of stuff once everything starts. Plus, one more food review for the day before we head to the All-Star game tomorrow. Obviously, Josh will probably cut to himself explaining the rules. I think Matt Olson is going to hit the most home runs in round one, use the Atlanta crowd to his advantage, and get out of here, or at least get into the second round. Obviously, your favorites like the Pirates, so O'Neal Cruz, and James Wood, and even Cal Raleigh, I think are going to be massive. Cal Raleigh, I think, has a little bit of an advantage that we did not talk about on the podcast that I've seen explained before. He's a switch hitter, and being a switch hitter, he can hit both sides of the plate. He very well might do that today to help with the fatigue. But I will say my home run derby pick is going to be James Wood. I think he's young enough. I think he's got stamina. It's a really hot day here in Atlanta. So being able to withstand the heat, but then also be able to get through those 3 or 4 rounds it takes to win the Derby, I think is something James Wood will be able to do. Really want Matt Olson to win as an Atlanta Braves fan, but obviously Atlanta Braves typically don't do well in this, so that's what I'm rooting for. But James Wood is my pick. So one of the last food reviews we're going to do, it is obviously, like I said earlier, it is the Home Run Derby. We have the treat of the All-Star weekend, the peach cobbler nachos. So already looks amazing. Obviously, I'm not going to be eating all of this, but we're going to go ahead and try it and give another food review. So let's go ahead and dig into this. Honestly, amazing. Obviously, this does not come with the vanilla ice cream, which does kind of take a little bit back because it is a super hot day. Need some vanilla ice cream with it. But if you went and bought some vanilla ice cream, this would be absolutely amazing. So with no vanilla ice cream, I'm going to say a 6.7 out of 10 is amazing. I love it. But I think it would be an 8 or a 9 if we had the vanilla ice cream with it. So that's almost all the food reviews done. So cue the Home Run Derby.
It's Pat McAfee, joined by co-host Ty.
Alright, so we got intros of Pat McAfee's doing it. What are we doing?
Hailing from Colleen, North Carolina, a man who's doing something that no catcher has ever done in the history of the sport, with the fattest ass in all of professional sports, and leading the big leagues with 38 homers so far. Ladies and gentlemen, Big Dopper Cal Raleigh, representing the from Atlanta, Georgia, with 17 home runs so far and 62 career dogs at
a beast. But it is now time for the Cuban cruise missile, O'Neal Cruz, and we might see some kids decapitated. All right, so O'Neal Cruz just hit a 513-foot home run, tied Caminero at 21. It is insane. Well, how about that for Byron Buxton? That bonus round saved his chances here. My pick is now eliminated. The craziness continues. Cal Raleigh, I think, might have hurt his chances over here swinging switch hitting. The 17 ties with Rooker, who's currently the eliminator number. And hometown Matty O is walking up to the plate.
With 17 home runs this season, and eliminated from your Atlanta Braves, Matt All-Star.
Truist is electric. 15. We're tomahawk chopping. We're doing it all. Matt's got 15. He's got to get 2 to tie for the swing off. Tied with 3 guys. Got to get 3 to move on. Matt, you got this. Well, Matt is eliminated at 15, but Truist was electric. Cal Raleigh, I guess, moves on. No swing off there because he hit the longer home run. My voice is already gone, but it's on to round 2. It is insane in Truist Park. All right, Junior Caminero has just beat other hometown favorite Byron Buxton. He is out. Guys, if you don't know, Byron Buxton's from Atlanta. Now it's time for the other half of the bracket, and let's see who advances there. 19 home runs for Cal Raleigh in the semifinal. O'Neal Cruz still coming up. Man, O'Neal Cruz, if anybody can do it, O'Neal Cruz can, with how he dominated that first round. But that's a tough number to beat in a semifinal when the time is less. He does have the extra time, though. He's probably going to need it. I think we're in for some insane finishes here. Our final is set. Cal Raleigh, Junior Caminero, O'Neal Cruz. Really good fight, but I mean, you can't beat that round from Cal Raleigh. Cal Raleigh's probably the guy to beat. It's on to the final. Let's see who wins this thing. That's it. It's over. It's over. Cal Raleigh, the home run champion currently in the MLB, is now your home run champion in the home run derby. All he does is win. Is that the greatest first half from a catcher that we've ever seen ever? Let me know in the comments, and we still got the All-Star game tomorrow. All right, so we're here in the All-Star Village trying to look for some obscure jerseys. I mean, I see some jerseys hanging up over here. I mean, this Jim Tomei Cleveland one, that's not bad. We got the auction going on. Obviously another Jim Tomei jersey, some Red Sox and Yankees stuff, but that's not obscure. We're gonna continue looking around. The crazy thing is, I'm not seeing a lot of people wearing jerseys. I see a lot of Braves jerseys around. Here we go, I think I found one. Jock Peterson, San Francisco Giants, that's a little obscure, but let's move along. Now heading over to the VR Home Run Challenge, See some Cubs jerseys and maybe some other things as well. Obviously a great experience if you're here at the Village. You got to be able to do that too. But I think for obscure jerseys, I think the best place we're going to find them is going to be over at the kids' ballpark. So let's head over to the kids' ballpark. So I actually see a pretty obscure jersey. I see Jenny Finch over on the field, the softball legend. She's over on the field. She's wearing one of her jerseys, probably from the AUSL, the new league that she's a part of. So that'd be pretty obscure. And a lot of these kids over here are not really wearing jerseys either. So again, hard to find obscure jerseys if you're here in the All-Star Village. Heading over to the MLB The Show area. Maybe some obscure jerseys, maybe not. Really good photo opportunity there for the show. But I'm gonna say this is a fail so far on obscure jerseys. And so I'll update you if I find any more. Boys, I think we found one. obscure jersey. All right, guys, welcome to Truist Park and the 95th edition of the MLB All-Star Game. It is the 2025 All-Star Game. We're here in the Battery. You'll see it right behind me, right over there. We're about to head on in, but I do have a little special surprise for the vlog. I will be on the field holding the American flag during the national anthem sung by Zach Brown. All right, so we got to wear navy. This is the shirt they gave us earlier this morning in practice. And I've got a little treat for you guys. I'm going to try to put on a GoPro and show you my firsthand experience while on the field at Truist Park. I've been on the field once or twice, but never at the All-Star Game. So we're going to go ahead, get inside, do one more food review, the final one for the All-Star weekend, and then from there, get on to the All-Star Game. But then I'll see you guys after the All-Star Game to give you my thoughts. We are here for the final food review of the All-Star Game. My stomach is not going to like this one, but I got one more final one that I got to do, the burrito hot dog. So it is the very hot one. I love hot things, but after eating everything that I've ate this week, sucks to end the one with this one. I got some nice sauce here and got a foot-long hot dog, as you can see here. Really good, really good looking food. I'm gonna enjoy this, but also not enjoy it at the same time. So try to get a decent enough bite with the stuff on it. Really flavorful. So you can taste the brisket on the hot dog. They've got some chili sauce on it. They've got some other good things on it as well. And I mean, the caramelized or the onions on it, it gives it a really weird taste. Obviously, if I had not eaten anything else this week, I would probably give this like an 8 out of 10, but I'm gonna have to give this one a 6.2 out of 10.
U.S. Space Force, accompanied by drummers from the United States Air Force Band.
To the seat, Paul Skenes is on the mound, got the jersey on, sweaty as ever, but it's time for the 95th All-Star Game. Let's do it. Skenes 1, Judge 0. I can cheer for him right now. Ready, ready, ready. Is this it for Clayton Kershaw? Is this the final All-Star Game?
Here comes the Freeze! Day is back as they get to the final stretch. Comes wearing out, and the Freeze is going to pop on by and take another win with the fastest hit on the planet.
National League leads 2-0, and the Freeze is still undefeated at Truist Park on national television. Let's go. Why's it gotta be P? National League 5-0.
It doesn't take a mind reader to read the collective minds of here in this ballpark tonight. Swinging. That ball is going to be out of here. It's gone. It's coming to the plate. There's a new home run champion of all time, and it's Henry Aaron. The fireworks are going.
Matt freaking Olson. 1 out to go. We're tied. All-Star game is tied. We are going to a home run swing-off. Kyle Schwarber hits Schwarbombs. We're up 4-3 going to the final batter in the swing-off. And that'll do it. The National League! We finally won again. We won. Finally. Won the All-Star game in Atlanta. I'll see you back at home to unpack.
Well, that's it. It's the 2025 MLB All-Star game completed. The All-Star week is completed. And here's my thoughts. And also some stuff I got along the way. Obviously, I think for starters, Atlanta did an amazing job with the All-Star game. I'm going to be biased because I'm an Atlanta Braves fan. But at the same time, I think Truist Park was built for an All-Star game. It was built for all the crazy parties and scenery and everything that you would ever have. Obviously, it's a lefty's heaven in terms of hitting home runs, which you then saw with Kyle Schwarber winning it for the National League. Then you even saw in the Home Run Derby with O'Neal Cruz hitting that 513-foot home run. The Cobb Galleria, I think, was absolutely amazing for the All-Star Village. The All-Star Village in general is something that I think any baseball fan needs to go to whenever you are close to an All-Star game or want to make the trip to one. It's just a great place for baseball fans. There's plenty of things for kids. I went around to the MLB The Show booth. You had to sign up for that one, and there's a lot of kids doing it, so I just didn't do it. But if you did, you would have got 10 the show packs. So my Diamond Dynasty team won't be thanking me that I didn't do that. But the VR cages were absolutely amazing. You've got the MLB Network Pitching Lab, where they ended up creating like this beautiful masterwork piece of me pitching. Topped 80 miles per hour there, and without a warm-up, it's pretty good. And I was pretty lucky with when I showed up, had some of the MLB Network guys kind of jawing back and forth as you see in the video. Like they had an MLB draft area where you could fill out a card and be drafted. Those lines were outrageously long. They had a rob a catch picture type thing where you get stuck to the wall, and they were doing some crazy things, putting some kids upside down, and just to experience everything was absolutely amazing. In terms of some things that I got, had to get Home Run Derby bonus ball. Ended up going to the Tops Now area, which funny enough, one of my actual friends, Sawyer Gibson Long, his signature rookie card was in there. So got to take a picture of that, send that to him. But was able to get some pretty cool cards from the Tops Now. Got 3 Braves legends in the All-Star Game 2025. Plus pulled a probably not even rare, but an All-Star limited edition Clayton Kershaw card. But then in terms of a pin, got to get a pin, so got the All-Star pin. Like the gold-plated Chipper Jones, that was an A-list thing, as well as the commemorative ticket. Those things I've got as a season ticket holder of the Braves. Not necessarily going to the game, but wanted to show it off to you guys. And then obviously handing out this nice little scarf to kind of help keep the sweat and stuff. But on to like my thoughts of the Home Run Derby. Once you really kind of got to the excitement of like the Final Four and things like that, it got crazy. The atmosphere got intense. Obviously, it was amazing atmosphere whenever Matt was batting. It was a really fun experience, and I would definitely go to a Home Run Derby if you have a chance to. Let's get on to the All-Star Game. Being a part of the holding the flag and being part of the actual ceremony is, again, something that not everybody has a chance to do. But I do think it was amazing to be able to be on the field again. I saw Dave Roberts, gave him a high five. Even though I'm a Braves fan, gave Dave Roberts a high five when he was strolling through on a cart before. I didn't have the GoPro turned on, so you didn't see that. I ended up meeting Kane Brown the day before. Again, quick passing type high five, how you doing? Good job singing type thing. Being down in the bowels of, or being down in the dungeon of Truist Park, as I like to call it. Great experience doing that. Then I was able to still sprint all the way back up to my seat right before Skenes took the mound, and seeing Paul Skenes, absolutely amazing. I'm one of the Braves fans that still loves Freddie Freeman, so I was one of those fans cheering for Freddie. Then the beautiful masterwork piece by the Braves and Major League Baseball in terms of the honoring Hank Aaron. That made me emotional, made me actually cry in my seat. That's going to be something that's always going to be near and dear to my heart because I know someone who was a part of it. I knew the guy that my boss, Tom House, is the guy that caught that ball. I even looked at it as like the bottom of the 6th inning when the National League scored 4 runs. Then the American League came back and scored those 4 runs, 44 for Hank type thing. So that added to the emotion of it. Ended up being the first ever swing off when they tied it at 6, got to the swing off. I wasn't sure what was going to happen. I was texting Josh, like, what's going to happen here? They weren't telling us anything in the stadium. And it was just an insane atmosphere, especially when, like, the National League East guys that Dave Roberts chose to go swing in the Derby, like Kyle Schwarber, who won the MVP. You got some boos, but at that point we wanted the National League to win. So, again, just an electric atmosphere and something that if you have a chance to go to an All-Star game in your life or an All-Star weekend in your life, do everything, try everything, and hopefully you really like this video, and we'll probably recap it more on the podcast as we start getting ready for the trade deadline and all that. But with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and take this home run ball, get it put up somewhere. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, hit that bell notification for more, because we've got podcasts coming your way. We've got more vlogs like this. Me and Josh will be going to the Speedway Classic where my Atlanta Braves face the Cincinnati Reds. We'll try to put together another vlog similar to this one and maybe even up the content for you too, because I don't know how Josh is going to edit this one together. But we'll see you on the next episode of Baseball Adjacent. It's America's pitching coach Justin Arth signing off, and I'll see you guys in the next podcast.